When we look into our Indian tradition, since from ages, it is spectacular that our education is almost all holistic in nature before. When we look into the Kadambari's ancient literary work, we can come to know that the real education is the amalgamation of 64 arts, which we can call them as Chatusasti Kala. And what our Dean sir has said, the ancient universities like Nalanda, Takshashila, Vikramasila, all these universities are the exemplary universities for that holistic education. So, holistic education is very, very most important in this present context of 21st century. And my dear participants, I am saying that the holistic education will clearly pave the way for skill-oriented education. What is skill? As the mobile cannot work. Similarly, you need to remember one SIM card and this NEP 2020 to practice the elements of NEP 2020. That SIM card is, I am talking about, it's a kind of acronym that I am giving. SIM card, SIMCART. S stands for scientific temper. Try to cultivate that scientific temper in your behavior always. Then that S also stands for self-directed learning. You try to learn yourself. Then I stands for information and communication skills, which is very important for you. Then M stands for moral reasoning and multicultural competence is very, very most important. Whereas C stands for that 4 C's that what I spoke, that is critical thinking, creative thinking, communication skills and collaboration. Where A stands for analytical skills. Where R stands for research skills. The last D stands for discipline, specific knowledge and skills. If this SIM card is there, then gradually it is possible for you to be to become like a reflective practitioner. And what kind of expectations are there from the NEP 2020 that can be achieved by you in the light of the holistic education? That what I feel the holistic education is most important for everyone. That is the best and foremost practice in the light of NEP 2020. I hope that you can look into this holistic education by making the students develop holistically in terms of cognition, in terms of emotionality, in terms of sociability, in terms of language, in terms of culture, in terms of many more aspects. So with this, I would like to wrap up my talk by showing my gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor N.A. Khan Sir, and at the same time, I show my gratitude to our Professor S.N. Jha Sir for inviting me to share something in my mind. Thank you, one and all.